Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Bulldogs' offense will begin backed up off that poor return. Well, the energy of this building, Coach, is going to pick up as this Sugar Bowl unfolds. As they say in New Orleans, le bon temps roulé. Let the good times roll.
And really one of the more hostile environments, I think, when it comes to bowl games. You know, I've called so many games in here. Think about the history. Going all.
Look at this, taking a shot on the very first play. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's fourth down and long.
No fair catch. He feels the punt. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So Auburn's offense out there for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Second down after that previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. First and 10 play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short throw complete to the tight end.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on first and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on first and 10.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
And he'll lost it to the end zone. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
He pulls it in for a big gain. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10. 2nd down and long from the 9-yard line. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And tackled after a small pickup there.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. Perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Here's the 2nd down play. They're going to run it here. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short for their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Bulldogs will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Grab down the middle. It's Brooks. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. 2nd down play coming up. They'll run it here. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you start to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in it. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Boy, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Finds his man. It's Porter. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
So a serious defensive battle as we wrap up the first quarter. These teams pursuing a national championship. Let's take a look at the game summary so far. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
He shreds the tackle and moves the ball to the 35, and another first down.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, Not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything.
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. Play action here on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. The Dogs will have to kick it away. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Trying to extend the play. Under pressure, just lets it go. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Looking to set up a screen. Blocker is not much. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Trying for a 4th down completion. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's swarmed by the pass rush. A sack to end this drive. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there. Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Provo. Tackle right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down to 15. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking for 6. Intercepted in the end zone. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. He's at the 50. He's past the 30. The 10. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Tigers.
Wow, this is a risky throw here, so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitate. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Dogs will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to boot it away now. Returner decides to fair catch this. So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Big play across midfield. Now they're threatening at the opponent's 38. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Pass caught, second down now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Receiver makes the grab, and they pick up the first down to the 23, getting closer to the red zone. The offense in hurry-up mode. Off the play fake on first down. He's escaping the pocket now. That's reeled in. It's Brooks. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down. We're going to throw it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. And that will extend their lead even further. The Bulldogs will kick this away to get the second half going. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. An open man. On the run here. Lets it go. But they don't connect. It's incomplete. And it brings up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And this will be fair caught at the 35-yard line. First down here for this offense. Single back takes the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And that pass falls incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. That pass is caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking for 6. He's looking for the end zone, but it is incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. So a field goal attempt coming up now. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. He knocks this one right through.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out. So looking to put, and here comes a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Ball handed off. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Trying to get the throw off. And they'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen. And that's now going to bring up 4th down. 3rd down try fails, and they'll punt it. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Great job on the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Looks like Georgia will have the first down. And run good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game. They punted 4 times already on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this 3rd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looks left and finds his target there. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down. Dogs come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. He'll hand it off. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the running back takes the handoff. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs. The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. There's the handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Grab near the sticks. It's Brooks. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line. Auburn in the lead as we break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. They get him down, but that's a good run. Enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That's caught. It's Brooks. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
2nd down and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack. And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looking right, this one caught. Tackled after the completion. Offense will now set up inside the 5. They'll pass up the chip shot field goal. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. So the drive begins here backed up at their own 9. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Offensively, you get to the 4th quarter, you're down in a game. You're thinking about vertical shots and getting out of bounds to try to stop the clock. If I'm a defensive coordinator, I'll give that up all game long. Short little routes, tackling them inbounds. Let's keep that clock moving.
First down, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Provo. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense inbounds so they keep that clock moving.
It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line. The Dogs are looking to keep this drive going.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
He's a wide-open receiver, complete. Touchdown, Bulldogs. No chance to catch him. That's an important score. We've got a one-possession game now, Kurt. It's game on. It's
game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. One more first down should do it, but remember, the defense has all 3 timeouts remaining. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, he's likely going to go over the century mark.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. Punt team ready to boot it away. This one will be fair caught. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the football. He's got it for a big gain. And a quick timeout call on the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He's got it, looking for the end zone. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Georgia.
And just like that, Chris, we got a touchdown here, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead. Unbelievable to watch this quarterback and this offense work.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the 4th. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Your worst-case scenario, you go to overtime. But can they make something? Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Touchdown, Dogs, to take the lead in the final minute.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense would not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about can their defense hold on to see if they can get this win.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. He breaks free. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Spinning out of the tackle. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They finally tackle him down at the one. Big gain in the pitch and catch. Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a touchdown here to pull them within one with under a minute to go. Conventional wisdom says you kick the extra point and you rely on your defense to send this game to overtime. But you could go for two to try to take the lead.
And he'll be stopped short. An enormous play by the defense. A game-saving moment here as they preserve the lead. Lined up in regular kickoff formation here. 2 timeouts, final minute. I'm not sure.